All right, about 7, 8 minutes away from game time here in Winslow, in windy Winslow. We've probably got 35, 40 mile an hour winds right now. So blowing straight in from left field, basically. Just let you know, the JV just got done about the time I showed up. Sorry I wasn't here in time to film part of it. That was my goal. I actually went to push play when the game ended. So, but the JV won 10-4. Like I said, I just got here right before that, so I don't know who got hits or what, but it sounded like they had a good game. Just let you know, the JV just got done about the time I showed up. Sorry I wasn't here in time to film part of it. That was my goal. I actually went to push play when the game ended. So, but the JV won 10-4. Like I said, I just got here right before that. Umpires have came out on the field, so it shouldn't be too many more minutes before we get started. Thank you, boss. Yeah. Oh, that's better. Winslow comes in with a record of 6-7 on the season. Round Valley 19-3. Of course, some of the games in tournaments I don't know about on Winslow's side. Could have won a few more, lost a few more, but they're ranked about 8th or 9th in 3A, and we are ranked number 6 at the moment in 2A, which could change tomorrow after we played and beat the second-ranked Heritage the other day. So, well, after the rankings come out at noon, we'll find out for sure where we're ranking. Ideal thing would be to get in the top 4. That way we wouldn't have to go on the road for any of the games until the semifinals and the finals in Phoenix. I don't know if that's Colette's goal or the coaching staff's goal, but that's my goal, is stay at home as long as possible. Since we're visitors, we'll be up to bat first in just a few minutes. The coaches are still out gabbing on the diamond. Your Elks will play, as of right now, we'll play at home on Wednesday against Mini Farms at 4 p.m. Mini Farms can't forfeit their last game, so hopefully they're better or whatever going on, that they can come and play us on Wednesday at 4. Then the next game after that is on Friday in Page. So 6-hour drive to Page on Friday. JV and Varsity will both be playing at that time. Winslow's taking the field now. So as soon as they warm up for a second, we should be going. All right, Brandon Finch steps in the batter's box as we start this game. Between your Lady Elks and Winslow Lady Bulldogs. First pitch, Brandon, high, ball one. Foul tip. Back to catch, 1-1. High, 2-1. Pitching for Winslow is number 16, Flores. Ball three in the dirt. High, ball four. Brandon jog down to first base with the walk to start the game. Brings up Kyler Penrod. High, ball one. To Kyler. Strike down the middle. And Brandon's down to second on the stolen base. Brandon's at second, 1-1 the count to Kyler. High, as Flores comes with a changeup that misses upstairs. Kyler swings underneath that one, 2-2. Little blop right to first base, and a little soft line drive right to first for the first out. Finch has to stay at second. Kelsey Walker up to bat with one out, one on. Strike one to Kelts. Let's that one go. Big hole in over right field. They figure since she's left-handed hitter, she can't hit right. And if she could get one to left field, she could run all day. As left fielder's almost over to center. Little off-speed pitch. Kelsey's out in front of it. Fouls it off. 0-2. Strike three on the outside corner. Kelsey goes down looking. That's two outs. Bring up Carla Ariola. with Finch still at second after walking the steal. Strike one down the middle on a changeup. She's throwing lots of changeups. They're going to have to adjust and hit that changeup. Wait on it and drive it. It's just hanging there. Ball outside. One and one to Carla. Carla reaches for that one, drives, heads at second, throw over, and gets her by half a step. So Brent's stranded at second as we're going to have to adjust. Both Kelsey and Carla there way out in front of that changeup and hit it off the end of the bat for easy outs. So I'll bring up Winslow in the bottom of the first. It's a little windy here, and say hi to all the fans out there. You're on speaker. All right. I just want to say hi to you now. Okay, love you, and we'll talk to you later. All right. All right. Bye. Sorry for the break there. My grandson called from his mission call tonight, so at least I had to say hi to him because we only get to talk to him once a week. Looks like we have Taisley catching with Ryan pitching. Autumn, Kyler, Kelsey, and Carla around the infield with Elmer, Hevener, and Bryn Finch in the outfield. First pitch from Ryan, up high, ball one. See Sosi batting for the Bulldogs, turned around and fouled back off the screen as she turned around to bunt. 1-1. Strike on the inside, about knee high, fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High fly to right field. It's going to drift, but the wind carries it way foul. Looked like it's going to stay in that wind, caught it, and just took it over the fence and everything foul. The wind probably took that 15, 20 feet, if not more. The count remains 1-2 to Sosi. High, 2-2. Misses a couple inches up. High, same spot. Just misses up, full count. Hit the second in the hole past the diving Kyler. And throw first. Just a little late as Bryn picks that up and tries to get her out on the throw from right field. So she's able to beat that out by a step or two. Hartman batting. Timeout on the field for some reason. All right, back in play. Turns, squares a bunt. Runner's in. And pulls it back. Ball. Looked like a little outside. Squares around, bunts again. Bunts right in the middle. Picked up by Carla. Nice play by Carla there. And got a double play. Nice play by Autumn. The runner that went to second on the play had let off a little too far. Autumn throws a second and tagged out there by Kelsey for 2 outs. So double play. Nice play by Carla coming in, getting that on the run, throwing it, and good job by the infield there. Brings up Salazar. 2 outs now. High to Salazar. Strike. Little off-speed pitch by Ryan there, about knee-high. 1-1. Chopper to second, in the hole again. And gets by Autumn, but runner will stay at first and throw in from Finch. So Salazar's at first with 2 outs, brings up Ybarra. Strike on the outside corner. Throw down way. Oh, thought I was going over Autumn's head. Autumn had to get up with that one. That looked like it was over her head. Change up, little dribble out front. Picked up by Carr, flipped over, and dug out. Good job by Carla and Autumn both. As Carla able to take that with a swinging bunt. Carla able to come in and grab that, flip it on the run to Autumn, who digs it out of the dirt for the 3rd out. After 1 complete, tied at 0. Oh, of course not. Uh-huh. Ryan, Ruth, and Autumn are scheduled batters here at the top of the 2nd for your Lady Elks. Like I said, the pitcher last inning got our batters mostly with a changeup. We're way out in front of it. Hopefully we can compensate for that. Wait for those changeups and drive them. First pitcher Ryan, change up outside and high. Line drive, nice hit by Ryan into the gap, rolls all the way to the fence. Ryan will have at least a double. Looks like, yes, she'll go in second, staying up. Nice hit by Ryan for a stand-up double. Leadoff runner on base again here. Let's see if we can bring her in this time. Ruth steps in the batter's box. Scores a bunt and bunts fair. Good bunt by Ruth. And safe at home. So Ruth's home safe at first, able to beat out the bunt. And Ryan, as they left the home plate empty, came around good heads up running there by Ryan to come all the way around and score 1-0. Ruth on first. First pitch to Autumn, he starts the bunts outside, Roos down to second, and will be there in time for the stolen base. So Ruth on second now, 1-0 count to Autumn. Elks being aggressive on the base path early in this game. Autumn swings through that, pitch down through the middle. 1-1. Little flop over first base, but drifts is foul with the wind. Autumn held up on that changeup, able to get over first baseman's head, but drifted foul with the wind. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul tip by Autumn, able to hang in there. Going to get Ruth home from second. Autumn's late on that swing, strikes out, go down. Down brings up Skylar Hemmer with 1 out. Ruth still at second. Skylar steps in left-hand box as they've moved her around. Ask her to do more slap hitting now. High and outside. Ball 1. Bunt up to pitcher picks it up and able to throw Skylar out at first. A sacrifice moves Ruth up to third base. Paisley Newman, catcher, comes up to bat. Tazy able to hold up on that high pitch. 1-0. Change up blowing in the dirt. From Flores. High fly back over the screen. 1 ball, 2 balls, 1 strike. Tazy fouls off a changeup, 2-2. Tazy swings behind in front of that changeup, and out on the play as throw down to first gets her in time. So 1 run on 2 hits for the Elks. Heading to the bottom of the second. Elks up by 1. All right, number 5, Ben, leadoff batter for Winslow here in the second. Strike down the middle. Ben swings, but late. High and outside, 1-1. Line drive, but foul down the first base line. A little late on that pitch was Ben. Another foul ball off the right field line. Out of play. 1-2. Hit to Carla at third. One hop Carla. Nice easy throw over to first. He's getting just a little bit more on that. Right, Autumn had to reach out and get right up toward the ground. So one out. Brings up Upshaw with one out. Oh, nice pitch by Ryan there. Off-speed pitch gets Upshaw way out in front of that as they're looking for her fastball. Squares the butt and misses it. 0-2. Swing and strike 3. High fastball gets Upshaw. On 3 in a row. Gonzalez up the plate. Inside. Has had Gonzalez backing up there. 1 ball, no strikes. Strike down the middle. Kind of froze Gonzalez on that one. Down low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Line drive to right field. Finch is there for the 3rd out, as she just had to come in about 4 or 5 feet. So 3 up, 3 down for Winslow. As we head into the 3rd, Elks up by 1. I'd like to thank those sponsors who provide us with this opportunity to bring you this game from Winslow and from other parts of the state. Not only softball, but other sports, as well as our band or musical, FBLA, everything that Round Valley athletes and scholars are involved with. Let's Go Elks is able to provide coverage for those events. We appreciate those as sponsors so we can bring those events to you. We also want to thank Wes for setting it up, that we're able to do this. As I said, next game, Wednesday at 4 p.m. at home against Many Farms. Pitch, Stitz in the batter's box, lead off the 3rd. She walked her first time out. Up from Strand at 2nd. Line drive, but foul by Fitch. A little bit behind that one. Just a little. 0-1 to Red. Down low, outside, 1-1 is the count. Got some heavy clouds to the south and west of us. Hopefully they hold on until after we conclude this game. Nice job by Brent holding up on that. 2 balls, 1 strike. Down low, 3 balls and a strike. Brent showing some patience up at the plate. Hits it. Oh, over the second baseman's glove. Error on the second baseman there. She went down the knee to get it. Went right over the bounced right over the top of her glove. Brent on first. Penrod up. Florida says it's getting dark out here. We don't need glasses. Outside. First pitch to Kyler. High. 2-0. That changeup misses above Kyler's head. Kyler fouls that one back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside, 3-1. As that just barely misses outside. High ball 4. Kyler able to walk to first. Takes Bren down to second. 2 on. No outs with Walker stepping up to the plate. Elks leading 1-0 here in the 3rd inning. With your heart of your lineup stepping up. Both Kelsey and Carla, the 3 and 4 hitters, they chased change-ups way out in front. Just hit them off the end of the bat right at somebody. See if they can have patience this time at bat. Kelsey fouls the first one straight back over the fence. 0-1. Line drive right past Colette, but foul down the 3rd baseline. So 2 on, no outs as we have Bren and Kyler on the bases. Kelsey hits a high fly. It's going to be foul as the wind catches it and takes it out of bounds. Count remains 0-2. Kelsey able to drive that one and caught. It was caught, and runners are going the wrong way. And they both thought thought it was going to hit in the gap. And so out on the base, as both of them were way up ahead on that line drive, it looked like it was going to be there. They had her played perfectly there. Line drive out. Both runners were off the sound of the bat, able to double Penrod off. So 2 outs now with Finch still at second. Unlucky break by the Elks there as that was hit on the nose by Walker just right at someone. Runners, like I said, it looked like it was going to drop in. Center field able to get over and get that. Brings up Carla to bat. Outside and low ball 1. They better mostly change up last at bat. So let's start off with another change up here. High and inside, but Carla swings at that pitch. 1-1. Foul ball. That drifts out of play. 1-2. Down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. High. As tries to come with a changeup, misses high. Full count to Carlo with Ren Finch on second, 2 outs. High fly to center field. Center fielder calls for it. Wins taking it, but able to haul that in for the 3rd out. Ren stuck at second there as Eddie started out promising and fell apart there toward the end. Head to the bottom of the 3rd, still 1-0 score. I want to say this is a Wiltbank up to bat. Yes, it is. First pitch to her is high. Ball one. Scores a bunt. Next one's low, 2-0. Scores a bunt again and fouls it. Bunts a foul. High, 3-1. So Will Bink with the 3-1 count to lead off the bottom of the third inning. Strike down the middle as Will Bink lets that one go by. Line back to a full count. Foul ball over the first base dugout. Seems for the most part, the Winslow batters are a little late on the swing. Little inside, Will Bink will walk to first. So Will Bink on first with Palfy up to bat. All right, pitch runner, courtesy runner in for the catcher, which would be much more with Palfy up to bat here with no outs, runner on first for Winslow. First pitch down the middle, strike. As Palfy faked the bunt and then pulled back. Squares the bunt again, low. 1-1. Strike two, as she offered at that bunt attempt. Just missed it with the bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Palfy. Much more on set first. Swing and strike 3. Palfy goes down on strikes. 1 out with the pitcher, Flores, at the bat. Bottom of the order. Foul ball. Sorry, top of the lineup. Back up, Sosi. As Flores doesn't bat, just pitches. Palfy bats for her. So Flores at bat. Strike 1. Foul ball. Pound that one in the dirt. 0-2. High. 1-2. Changeup hits in the gap between third and short. Runners will move up 60 feet. So first and second now with one out as Ryan came with changeup. Associated able to drive that in the hole. Brings up Hartman with still one out. 2-1 now for Winslow. Hartman squares the bunt. Bunts out front. Play goes to first. Oh, and misses. And rolls all the way to the fence. It looked like Autumn just missed that one. And two runs will score on the errors. Taisley was able to pick that up and throw it to first right off the top of Autumn's glove. In the right field, 2 runs will score on the error. So 2-1 with Hartman on to second on the error. Salazar batting. Down low, 1-0. High, 2-0. Strike at knee-high fastball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hit right to Kyler at second. Kyler picks up, flips to the first for the second out. With Hartman moving on to third. So 2 outs with Hartman on third. Bringing up cleanup batter Ybarra. Change up, foul ball. High, 1-1. Another foul ball, third base dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Vera. High outside, 2-2. Little pop fly. Case and drops it. Almost right at the fence. Had it for a second, then rolled out of her glove. Count remains 2-2. Good hustle, just able to hold on to it. Change up in the center field, and by a diving Hebner out there. So a single for Bear brings in 1 more as Hartman scores. Van up to bat. Foul ball. As Ben fouls that almost in the first base dugout. 3-1 your score here in the third. As Winslow's able to get across 3 unearned runs. Strike down the middle. Ryan fastball. Line drive to right field over her head. That's going to be clear back the fence. Finch chase it. Going to be around third, coming home, and will not be in time. So a triple there by Ben, and a bar of scores brings up Upshaw with a score 4-1 here in the third. Upshaw batting. First one swing and miss as Ryan tied her up with the inside fastball. Oh, and 1 to count to Upshaw. Down low, 1-1. Down, ball gets by Taisley. They'll score on the wild pitch. Van will. So 5-1. Strike. Knee-high fastball, 2-2. Foul back to the screen. And remains even. Hit to Kyler at second. Penrod picks it up, flips it to Autumn for the third out, but not before Winslow gets 5 runs here in the third. So Elks going to the fourth, trailing by 4. I'd like to thank all those sponsors that make this possible for us. I believe the baseball team, JV baseball team, still playing. It looks like we're winning 11-0 at this time. In the third hitter, I think they might be playing a doubleheader because they were playing when we got here. It's only the third. I can see the baseball field I can see the scoreboard from here, but not the rest of the game. Ryan Armiel steps up. Ryan Armiel had a hard line drive double her first time up, came around to score the Elks only a run. We'll have Ryan and Ruth and then Autumn as we try to get back into this game. Outside and a little low. Ball 1. Strike outside corner, knee high, 1-1. Change up, hits the outside corner as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ryan swings at an outside changeup for strike 3. 1 out, brings up Ruth. That change has been tying us up all game long. Haven't made the necessary adjustments yet. Ruth up to bat. In the dirt, ball 1. And Soares tries coming with the changeup. Leaves her hand a little too soon. Ruth hits a foul as it drifts toward the first base dugout. Ruth way out in front of that changeup, ain't able to hold up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Down low and outside, 2-2. Ruth able to pop that one up right to second base though. And second baseman makes the catch for the 2nd out. Autumn Webster up. Was able to wait a little bit on that change up there. Ruth was, but unable to make solid contact. 2 outs, no on. High and inside. Down low, 2-0. Line shot by Ruth into left field. Stay at first with a hard line drive single. Skylar Hebner steps up. She's going to be batting right-handed this time, it looks like. So 1 on now as Autumn releases one into left field. Outside, 1-0. Way out in front of that changeup for strike 1. way behind that fastball as he was waiting for another changeup. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Skyler able to foul that one back. Count remains a 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wind starting to die down a little bit here, it feels like, as the sun starts to set. Oh, that was a bad call there. That missed high. Called a strike 3, but that one misses high. So down on strikes is Skyler on the high strike. Autumn left at first, 4.5 in the books, 5-1 Winslow. For what? All right, defensively for your Elks remain the same. Skyler, Cassidy, and Brennan outfield with Carla, Kelsey, Kyler, and Autumn on the infield. Ryan and Paisley, your battery. Number 12 batting for Gonzalez, batting for Winslow. First pitch in is a strike as she tried to bunt that one and missed. A little off-speed pitch there. Nice pitch there. Gonzalez way out in front of that. Line drive, foul ball. Count still 0-2. Foul back to screen. Still 0-2. Strike on the inside part of the plate as Gonzalez goes down swinging. Wiltbank up. Oh, not Wiltbank, Wilbank. Paisley pitches that up on the butt, flips it over, and throws in the dirt, gets past Autumn. Good job by Kyler backing her up. So Wilbank's safe on first on the throwing error. Number 2 back in for her just like last time. Brings up Palfrey. Palfrey squares the bunt as well. Bunts it right in front. Picked up and thrown. And safe as Kelsey had to jump up and get that one. So had to leave the base. So safe at second as well. Throwing error again. So 2 outs now with 1 on, 2 on now with just 1 out. Brings up the top of the lineup in Sosi. First pitch inside. Nice block by Taisley there. Hit to first. Picked up by Autumn. Autumn will step on her base for the first out. Runners will move up to second and third. With Hartman coming up to bat with 2 outs and 2 on for Winslow. Strike on the inside corner as Hartman backed out of there. Swing and strike as Hartman goes after a high one. 0-2. Ryan tries to end this without any further damage ahead of the count 0-2. Just a little high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Little plop fly. Penrod back to get it. So no harm as 2 left on bases after 2 errors, but no runs in. So after 4 complete, 5-1. Taisley Newman will be leading off for your Elks here in the top of the 5th inning. Elks trailing by 4. But right back to third baseman. Third base and safe as third baseman and pitch kind of ran into each other. Taisley safe on the bunt. Brings up Bryn Finch. Finch bunts, but foul as the ball comes back to the screen. Trying to do the same thing Winslow's been doing to us. Butting on and forcing us to make plays. Squares the bunt again and again fouls it off. You got the best spot right there where the wall is. 0-2 to Brand. Outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Paisley still at first. Down low, 2-2. Outside as well. Ball 3, 3-2. Nice patience by Bren up the plate. Working the count full after being behind 0-2. Ball 4. Bren works it for a walk on for the 3rd time. Brings up Kyler with no outs, 2 on. Seems like we've got almost every inning somebody on base, just only able to scratch 1 run across. Penrod squares the butt and misses, but the runners will move up on as the pitch gets away from the catcher. So two on second and third as Brandon moves up to second and Taysla third. 1 strike on Penrod. High, 1-1. Swinging at a high pitch and throw down the first, but Tazy's back in time. 1 ball, 2 strikes as Penrod swings at a high pitch there. Hits at third. 1 hopper to third. Third fires it there, and Tazy's able to score on the ground out. And Finch moves up to third on the play. Brings up Walker. Kelsey up to bat with 1 out. Finch on third. Kelsey's down first, and it's fair ball all the way to the fence. Kelsey's around second, digging for third, and she will be in third with the stand-up triple as that went right over the base. Finch will score on the play, 5-3. Carla up to bat. Hey, just hit the ball, sis. Just relax and hit the ball. So one out, Kelsey on third after the triple right down the line. Down low and outside with the changeup. They've been feeding Carla a lot of those. High and inside, 2-0. Down low, 3-0. Winslow tried to have a conference. They'd already had one this inning, no more. Umpire tells them go back to their base. So 3-0 the count to Carla. Walker still at third. Just one out. Strike as that outside pitch. And got a fan here standing right back. Said it was probably 5-6 inches anyway outside. So 3-1 the count to Carla. High ball 4. Carla goes to first. So 2-1 now with Ryan stepping up to the plate. Elks trailing by 2, 5-3 here in the top of the 5th. With 2 on and just 1 out. Ryan 1 for 2. High ball 1. Dropped the ball. And doing third. Safe at third as well as Carla, smart base running there, runs. Kelsey baited him throwing to third and broke for home as soon as they threw it. Safe as catcher, they unable to hold on the ball. Carla on the third. So runner still up to third now with Ryan up bat. So 5-4 as your ladies crawl their way back into this game. Winslow timeout. 1-0 to count to Ryan here. Sorry if you hear my teeth chattering. All right, after timeout by Winslow. Ryan back up to bat. 1 ball, no strikes to her with Carla on third. Ryan back towards second. Ball and safe at second. Ryan going to second, and safe is second on the error on the throw. Carter will score, tie score at 5 now. As a little slow roller to second baseman fumbles it. Ryan's on with 2 errors and 2 on the second base on the bobble and then on the throw. Brings up Ruth, tie score, Ryan on second. Ruth fouls it back over the screen. Ruth hits it up to second base. Second baseman flips again, and Ruth is safe. Safe at first on another error by the second baseman. And Ryan moves up to third. Still just 1 out, 2 on. High over the head. Ryan comes in and will score on the play. And Ruth dives back into second, so 6-5 on the wild pitch. And Ruth is standing on second. As your Lady Elks have scratched across 5 runs here. I believe only 1 hard hit ball this inning, but we've got 5 in. High again. I believe it 2 balls, 1 strike. No, 2-0 to Autumn. Three and 0, that one's over the head. Ruth will move up to third on the play. Looks like Flores is trying to throw a little harder and missing everything up high right now. High fly, center field. Center field is back, makes the catch. Ruth heading home, and it's going to be safe as catcher able to hold on to the throw. So 7-5 as Ruth comes in on the sacrifice by Autumn. Hebner's up to bat. Hebner way out in front of a changeup that ended up in the dirt. High ball 1. 1-1. Inside high. as that sails over Skylar's head. 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike as change up right down the middle. Skylar lets it go by. All right, 3-2. Line shot right up the middle for a base hit by Skylar. As she fights off a few pitches, able to right past the pitch for a single. Brings up Taze. Taisley started off this inning with a bunt and reached on an error. So we can keep this going. Down low as she chases a changeup that hits in front of the plate for strike 1. Still having a little trouble with that changeup at times. High on that changeup, 1-1. Seven 5-year scores. Elks have been able to score 6 here in the 5th. Line shot. That's way back, way back. That is gone. 2-run home run by Taisley. She got all that one over the almost dead center fence for the 2-run home run. 9-5. As she sends that one deep and long. With the wind, that's the only way you're getting over line drives like that. And it was the second she hit that, you knew it looked like it was gone. Brings up Brent Finch for the second time. Finch got on the first time as well on an error to start this rally here in the 5th inning. Pitch right to second baseman. Second baseman will pick it up this time, flip it for the out. I hopefully be back by the time the next inning starts. I don't know. All right, one strike here as we start to on the fifth. Hits to Walker. Walker picks it up, flips it to first, and offline just a little bit. Autumn unable to get to that, so runner will be safe at first. As Salazar's on the error, on the throwing error, brings up Rivera. A bunt right back to Ryan. Ryan picks it up, flips it for the out, and safe as they threw it down second, try to get double play again. So one out with Salazar's second Ben up to bat. Strike down the middle. Throw down to second. Salazar able to get back in time. 0-1. The count to Ben. Inside. 1-1. Nine to 5 your score here in the fifth. Turn to bunt and strike. And Salazar into third on the stolen base. He's unable to get a throw off. So 1-2 the count. Fouls that off down the first base side. Strike on the outside corner. So Ben goes down looking. So 2 outs with Salazar still on third. Upshaw up. Swing and strike as Ryan took out some off of that pitch. Upshaw way out in front of it. Strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. Throw down to third, not in time. So quickly ahead 0-2 to Upshaw. Swing and strike 3, and touched her for the out. So nice hitting by the Elks as they work around a error to lead off the game. And going into the sixth, 9-5 for your ladies. Have Kyler, and then Kelsey and Carla up to bat, leading off the 6th. Ladies up by 4. All right, Kyler Penrod steps in the batter's box, leading off the 6th. On the baseball side, your boys are winning 14-0 in the 6th. Down low, ball 1. Change up, little bloop, right to third base. He takes 2 steps back and gets that pop up for the first out. Kelsey Walker up. Kelsey had a line shot right down the first baseline her last time up for a triple. Kelsey fouls that one into the baseball field. Oh, and 1 the count to Kels, as they had to find another softball to put in play. Nice hit, hard hit, but right to shortstop. Good play by short. Oh, and a collision at first base. Hope everybody's okay. So it looks like the Winslow player was actually standing on the base when they threw it. And Kelsey trips over her foot. She's out, but she trips over her foot. So there'll be 2 outs, I believe, with Carla coming up to bat after we check on the Winslow first baseman. No, just during tournaments, the only time they have time limits. Yep. All right, looks like first baseman for Winslow is okay. No, actually, they're going to send someone in for number 13 coming in for. Number 13 is Breeze. So 2 outs here with Carla batting. Is it 1 or 2? Oh, I guess, let's see. Kelsey looks like it's on first, so she must be safe as first baseman's bat. First baseman was interference. So Kelsey's on first. So just one. So 1 out. My mistake. Carla up. Squares a butt, pulls back. It's a ball high. Kelsey down to second, safe on the stolen base. Down low, 2-0. Kelsey on the third as shortstop unable to pick that ball up cleanly. So Kelsey standing on third with 1 out. 2-0 count to Carla. Ball down the middle for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Call the strike on the outside. That'll look quite a bit outside. So 2-2. Fly to left field, should be plenty of room. Kelsey, plenty of time for Kelsey to come in and score on the sacrifice. So 10-5. Carla able to wait for that one long enough to drive it into left field. Brings in Kelsey with this on the sacrifice fly. 10-5. Ryan up the plate with 2 outs now. Ryan shot in the left field for a clean single. Roots a slow roller to short. Short picks it up, flips it, and gets by the first baseman. Ryan will come all the way around to score, I believe. Yes, she will. And Ruth safely to second on the error by the shortstop, as that was a low throw. Ruth runs well, had to hurry that throw on that slow roller. And error, another run scores. 11-5. Webster standing at the plate. Line shot down the left right field line, but foul. Nice hit. If Witten wouldn't have caught that, it would have been stayed fair, I believe. At least a double, but we're able to push it out of bounds. In the dirt. Gets by a pitcher and almost gets Ruth as she's not watching. 1-1 the count to Autumn. Another fly. That one's going to stay fair. That one's going to stay fair. Autumn into second with a double, and Ruth will score. So 12-5. Bringing up Skyler. Timeout by Winslow. I only saw the one pitcher warming up before the game, so I don't know if they have another one because I only saw the one. Oh, obviously they do. The one that just came into first base, she's pitching. So Floor is out and Breeze is in as pitcher. As Elks have kind of broke the game open here in the 5th and 6th with 11 runs between the two innings. Warm-up pitches for Breeze here. Over on the boys' side, it looks like the games are all over. As the lights are off, I'm sure we won as it was 14-0 last time I looked. All right, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th, 12-5. Lady Elks with Hebner batting. Webster at second. High ball 1. High strike called there. 1-1. Down low. 2 balls and 1 strike to Skyler. With Autumn still at second. High on that high pitch. Autumn on to third. Tried to say Autumn and Webster together there. It just didn't come out right. So Autumn at third. 3-1, the count to Skylar. Strike down the middle. That's only 2. He ring her up, but then he's like, oh, no, that's only 2, so full count. Full count to Skylar. Skylar able to foul that one back. Staying alive. Down low. Skylar goes to first on the walk. Good job by Skylar to work that count in her favor and get the walk. Taisley Newman steps up. Daisy with a rocket over the left center field fence last time for a 2-run home run. Taze is going to be in there. Just a little bit. Oh, nope. I thought it was going to drop between the first one, but left fielder able to come in and get that. Thought it was going to drop in between short and left field. But Elks able to tack on 3 more. So after 5.5, 12-5. How you doing, bud?
Good. How are you?
Good. Just getting out of the wind for a minute.
I know.
Yep.
We're gonna have to be a little bit more particular about what games we decide to show up to.
All right, back to next year at the bottom of the 6th. Elks up by 7. Gonzalez up to bat. To lead off the Bulldog half of the 6th. First pitch from Ryan, strike down the middle. High. 1-1. Hit to first. Foul ball. 1-2. Got it. Only fouled by an inch or 2. Autumn had it, but called foul. Foul ball back out over the screen. Count remains 1-2. High, 2-2. Now stopped by Taisley there. Another high one, 3-2. Gonzalez forced the count full. Nobody on, no out. As Gonzalez led off here in the sixth. Another foul ball on the first base side. Strike 3 called on maybe just a little high, but we'll take it. So one down. Here to lead off the sixth. Brings up Wilbank. I believe Wilbank's been on all 3 times. It seems like she's been butting her way on. As she gets ready, she's going to try the same thing. Nope, she's going to swing that time a little high as she lets that one go by. 1-0. Strike. Right across the letters. 1-1. Change up on the outside part. 1-2. Nice pitch. One and two, the count to Wilbanks. Down low. 2-2. It's what? Oh yes, it is. Yeah. We get to this. That's what they said. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see what I can do. Stupid internet, the whole world. All right, understand our screen's froze. Let me see what I can do. All right, I understand the video's froze, but you can hear me. So I will keep talking and let you kind of explain. Last batter struck out, so there's 2 outs here. 2 balls on the next person. So we'll just have audio probably for the rest of the game. Swing and strike 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sorry about the audio. Some reason it froze halfway first of this inning, but we'll keep you informed. So 1 ball, 2 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs with Palfy up to bat. Swing and strike 2. Nice pitch, about knee-high fastball. 2-2. Score still 12-5. Here at the bottom of the 6th inning. Swing and strike as she tried to hold up and then able to as she went after a fastball. Nice pitching by Ryan that inning. Has changed her height level and got him swinging a couple of pitches high there to end the inning. So heading into the 7th, 12-5 for your Lady Elks. Like I said, sorry for, I know that the screen's frozen. I don't know what caused that, so we're just going to continue with the audio part of it. Hey, Missy, I don't know what happened to it, but they can hear me, so I'll just keep talking. So, yeah. It's probably froze. froze from the wind. So, sorry about that. Looks like we have the top of lineup up here with Bryn, Finch starting us off. All right, 7th inning here. Elks up by 7. Breeze pitching for the Bulldogs. First pitch. And caught. Little line drive right to the first baseman who had to go in the dirt to get that, but one pitch, one out. Nice play by the first baseman there. Brings up Kyler Penrod. First pitch to Kyler. High pop, but it'll drift foul over the first base dugout. 0-1. Another foul ball. 0-2.
Thank you. Another one. Thank you.
0-2 the count to Kyler. One out. As she's fouled 2 of them back over the screen. Line shot. Nice single up the middle for Kyler. Kyler with a single there as that ball line drive into center field. Walker up. Kyler on first, one out. Outside to Kelsey. Ball in the dirt, 2-0. Kelsey chases one outside, fouls it off. 2 balls, 1 strike. Down low in the dirt. Penrod will go to second as catch unable to keep that in front of her. So 3-1 the count to Kelsey with Kyler on second. You're on intensely walk Kelsey. Bring Carla up. So 2 on with 1 out.
Oh, sorry.
So 1 out, 2 on. Carla batting. First pitch, hit to right field, but it's going to go foul. So 0-1. High gets over catcher's head. Runners will move up 60. 1-1 the count. As we have Kyler at third and Kelsey at second. 1 out. 1-1 the count to Carla. And Elks try to tack on some insurance runs here in the top of the 7th. Foul ball. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Carla. 2 runners on. Foul ball again by Carla. She fights that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High and outside, 2-2. Little pop fly. Second base should have that one. As Carla reached for that one. Skyler's coming home and will make it safe on the on the throw. So guess you'd call that a sacrifice. So 13-5. Walker moves up to third, brings up Ryan. 2 outs now. Ryan stands at the right field, but let's see, right at right fielder. Nice hit, nice line drive, but at the right fielder, who makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. Elks go in the bottom 7, up by 8. Again, next game will be Wednesday in Round Valley against Mini Farms. And then back on the road on Friday. 2 games next week against Benson at home and St. John's for the regular season final next Friday in St. John's. So after night, 4 games left on the regular season schedule. Defensively for the Elks will stay the same with Elmer, Hebner, and Finch in the outfield. Ariola, Walker, Penrod on Webster on the infield with Harmil and Newman as the battery. Leading off here for the Bulldogs, top of the lineup, Sosi will be batting first here in the 7th. High ball 1. Down low, 2-0. Down the middle, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike to Sosi. Foul ball. Back over the screen, 2-2. As all the softballs have left the yard, it appears. Trying to find some more to replace them. 2-2 the count to Sosi. No outs here. Bottom of the 7th. Elks up by 8. Hit right to Ariola. Picks it up. Throws the first for the easy out. 1 out. Brings up Hartman. Hartman up to bat with 1 out. First pitch just a little low. 1-0. Squares the butt and tries to hit, misses. 1-1. Swing and strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hartman. little late on that pitch by Ryan. Hi. Change up on the outside part for strike 3. Caught Hartman looking, so 2 outs. Brings up Salazar with 2 outs here. First pitch to Salazar, change up in the dirt, 1-0. Strike on the inside part of the plate, buckled Salazar's knees, 1-1. Up just a little high, 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, sorry about the video. I don't know what happened. It just froze in the middle. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Salazar, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Elks up by 8. Strike down the middle. Got Salazar guessing here. 2-2 the count. Little flare right to Penrod, who dives and makes the catch for the 3rd game. Game over. Elks win 13-5. Nice comeback by your Lady Elks as they gave up 5 in the 3rd to trail 5-1. Able to in the 5th, 6th, and 7th, able to put on up 12 runs to win, going away by 8. Again, next on Wednesday at home, our second to last home game of the regular season. So come out on Wednesday and enjoy some softball. All right. Thank you. Be safe, and all those that are traveling, be safe on the road. Thank you for listening.
Ryan, are you going with us? What? Love you. You got both blankets? Hey,